So let's just go ahead and prepare for our trip back to the mansion. Not that there's much that needs preparing. Actually, yeah. And, you know, you do want to be prepared for this trip back. Just, yeah, take my word for it. That's probably good. Nah. That one can stay there. Yep, seem to have got everything of interest.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Yeah, you know, we established that in an earlier scene. Well, I guess that was just to show that Brad's still flying around out there somewheres. I don't know, maybe he went back to town and, like, got a beer or something and, like, flew back out. Who knows what that guy's up to. This elevator scene kind of, I don't know, this always kind of confused me, because essentially all the other loading screens are, you know, from the point of view of her, essentially. It's from her point of view as she's opening the door and going through it, or descending the ladder. But that one, that's just, like, the elevator just kind of coming up as if she's not on it. So, I don't know. Random thing that bothered me. Right, so we'll head back to the shed. And in here, on the return trip, Barry has left some more supplies for us. And he also fixed the door that was busted on the lower half of the mansion's east wing leading to the safe room. So now we can go through there, come and go as you please, which is nice. Should I heal? Yeah, probably. Yeah, so the hunters are now out in the mansion, hunting us down, as their name implies. And this is really why you should no longer be using the pistol from this point forward. Shit. These guys are even more dangerous than Crimson Heads. Move a lot faster. They can jump. I think they've got an insta-kill move if you're at pretty much less than full health. They'll do sort of a jumping slash that will decapitate you. So yeah, you want to be always carrying at least the shotgun with you now, if not the grenade launcher or the magnum. Personally, I prefer to save the grenade launcher and magnum rounds for other things. So, I think the shotgun will do us just fine. Right, so now that we've gotten the key... Whoa! Hey there, man, how's it going? Sure moves pretty fast for a zombie. Particularly through that door. I don't know, I guess he was just really eager to get through that door and then kind of lost motivation after that. Right, so the first place we're going to head to is down through here. Right, so there's a door through here that we never checked out because it was locked. But evidently now we have the key for it. So, if you're so inclined, you can take these green herbs. And look who it is. Well, Jan's back, and he seems to have developed kind of a nasty skin condition for some reason. Honestly, this is a much easier fight than the other fight with him. I mean, you'll be better equipped, and you've got way more room to work with. And you can kind of bait him through the passage back behind the bookshelf. And if you're so inclined, you could probably just use the handgun or even the knife. And just when he's heading through that area back behind the bookshelf, run over to his other end and just kind of stab or shoot away. But the grenade launcher will do you fine, otherwise. And there you go. And thankfully he knocked down that shelf of books for us, and he landed the book we need right on top. So that takes skill. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. And now we've got the Wolf Medal. I believe this door's locked. Oh no, the doorknob is broken. Right. Someone really needs to dust and decobweb this passageway. Though I suppose if there were a spinning blade trap in it, I might be a little reluctant to clean it too. Now, let me think here. Second place to unlock. I believe we're gonna want to go ahead and go into this room. Yes, indeed. My inventory is pretty full, though, so let me just hop back to the item box here. There we go. Oh, you know, I probably don't need that wolf medallion anymore, but whatever. We'll put that back later. Right, so there's grenade shells in here, and let's take a look at the map. Right, so there's grenade shells in here, and just trying to calculate the most efficient route to do things. So we want to push these chests up against the wall here. Actually, I probably want to push that back a ways. There we go. And there's a defense dagger back here. And on the table, mail to the Chief of Security. X Day is drawing upon us. Execute the following procedures within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. Lure stars to the estate and obtain BOW's raw combat data against stars. Collect 2 embryos of each mutated specimens as examples, excluding the tyrant. Dispose of the tyrant. Ensure complete disposal of all Arclay Lab, including all personnel and test animals disguised their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters. If for some reason you are unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. Good luck, Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Inc. Right, so now if we turn off the lights in this area, I remember being kind of confused as to what I was supposed to do in this room, because I didn't think you could actually interact with the light switch. But yeah. Right, so we can see that the eyes are glowing, and basically you just gotta climb up there and pick out these gems when that eagle isn't looking at you, because if it is, it locks the gem in place. I kind of want that motion-sensitive eagle statue. Just want to put it in my living room, so when guests come over, it just stares at them and follows them wherever they go. Right, so let's go ahead and just take that yellow gemstone with us. And I think, yep, there we go. I think I'm just going to leave those guys there, because unless I miss my guess, I don't think we're going to be coming back through there. And we've got the ammo disc. Definitely want to take this with us. It's for something much later in the game, but it is important. Well, maybe not important if you're trying to speedrun this game, but you know, it's important for the sake of the narrative. Right, so now we get to go ahead and enter this room. Something written, it's not dated, nothing's changed. I never thought this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely because no one knows about the secret behind the painting, not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion on the back of the art room. Well, nobody knew about it until you left your diary lying out in the open for everyone to find. Right, I believe the only other thing in that room is an ink ribbon, which we don't need. Let me take this knife. And obviously we'll want to grab this. And yeah, we don't really need that green herb. I have an abundance of healing items at this point. Just for the sake of being thorough. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So, now I believe the infamous zombie dog hallway scene does not trigger unless you were to go back through that hall, headed the other direction. Kind of changed it up. However, yes, excuse me. I'm trying to get through here. Okay. Those are some great death animation and sound effects. Really feels like you've slain a monster, you know? So, let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and need this thing. And now we've got a puzzle. Pretty simple. Just, yeah. It's yeah, like you get it. It's align the pieces like puzzles so often are. Not super hard to figure out. As a matter of fact, I don't really think you even need to rotate that many of them. I think you only need to change position on a couple of them. Dang. I gotta move this. There we go. Oh, I don't have enough space for it. Great. Yeah, dang. This is kind of fidgety. I wish they kind of snapped into place when you had them in the right area, but no such luck. So you gotta be kind of, yeah, just kind of guess at this Or just get them in roughly the right area. That should do it. I don't know why that's not going in there. Ugh. I guess it doesn't have enough room. There we go. I should do it. What? Come on. For real? What am... Why won't that fit there? Like, that's obviously the right place. It's just being stubborn. There we go. It's more complicated than it needed to be. Right, so, just flip that light on. I believe over here on this desk, yep, got some shotgun shells. We need this, and we need this. And, yep, that's everything. Given the amount of enemies walking around the mansion, I'm really surprised nothing got in through that open window. So, I think just we're headed to one last place, and then it's, yeah, pretty much time to say goodbye to this mansion. Or, well, I guess we'll be back through here once more. I'm going the right way, yes? Yes, that's correct. Single green herb here. If you had used the lighter and that wooden mount that was in the upstairs east hallway, you would have gotten the map for the second floor of the mansion, but who needs it? It's only important if you're trying to collect every last item. So, mysteriously descending walls. Can get crushed by that on the return trip there, so don't dawdle too long. And we just need to push this into place. There we go. Got the dagger. Mysterious hole that we can't see into? Why not? Last book, Volume 1, and I'm sure you figured out by now that what is inside it is another medal. The Ego Medal, because of, you know, the book's title. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde and the dark, wet, eerie caves. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor, it was a reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. I don't want to believe that they shared the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel, and another dead end. But even in the darkness, something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave. But deeply engraved into the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. A name is carved into the small gravestone, George Trevor. There's a switch. Press it. Well, he obviously didn't examine that grave very carefully. And the fact that his body isn't there leads a lot of people to speculate that the thing in the coffin under the graveyard is what became of George Trevor. Am I poisoned? Yeah. Crap. Shotgun shells, please. Thank you. Damn you. Ah, stop. Really? There we go. That was frustrating. Shouldn't have taken that many hits. Oh. But there is a blue herb here, so everything's more or less okay. I guess we'll take that red one too. And the defense dagger. Right. So these two guys... Crap. Oh, was that... Oh, yeah! Two at once. Alright, that kind of made up for that, debacle with the spiders. Feel a little better about myself now. It's always way more satisfying when you get to blow off a zombie's head. So, we switch over the power for the elevator. the dagger, please. Not the rotten meat. Thank you. Oh. Well, there's that other door I never unlocked with the sword key. But that's okay, we don't need to go through there. Right, so now we're upstairs, second floor. I believe this is the hallway outside the library where we couldn't get out before because the doorknob was broken. This is a zombie right here. Damn it! Ugh. That was frustrating. But there's at least a couple different... We can at least make a couple full healing items, so that's nice, I suppose. Oh, I don't even have to go that way. Yeah. I just need to head to the right. Let's see. Excuse me. Crap. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna need to, Gonna have to go lighten my load. Suppose I could have planned this out better. That's okay, this should put us out in the hallway right near the safe room. Yeah. I can't remember if that Crimson Head is still walking around. Well, there's zombies down that hallway too, so I'm just gonna... Ah, shit. Yeah, that's really not what I wanted to have happen. Oh well, at least he's got a knife sticking out of his skull. And so does he. Well, at least I left you guys better than I found you. Oh, come on. Not a good time to reload. Knife! There we go. Well, so I've used four defensive items within the last, I don't know, 2 minutes. It's honestly okay, though. I don't really foresee myself needing to use them for the rest of the game that much. Maybe once or twice. Inventory is empty now. Now we can head back and pilfer that room for goodies. Hey, where'd the knife go? Oh. I'm a little sad it's not there. Anyway. Acid rounds with the grenade launcher, more shotgun shells. Battery, and a battery pack for the taser. I think that's everything. Yep. Come on, really? Oh, that's just incredibly frustrating. Accidentally flicked the controller the wrong way there, and I just totally exposed my back to him. Well, that'll probably be the last zombie I see for quite a while. Or no, I guess I have to go through this hallway. There we go. Yeah, those should be the last zombies I see for a while. I think we'll just head through here and take the path through the portrait room to bypass those two hunters. And those birds are just still hanging out in there. I could probably kill them, but why waste ammo? Right, so now that we've got the battery, we can go ahead and open up a new path. I have made a terrible mistake. God damn it. Ah. Oh shit, I made a second mistake, and that is I need the crank. Damn. Well, you know how that goes. Again, where are these snakes coming from? Just raining down from the heavens, I guess. I don't know, maybe those trees above? I'm not really sure. So I'll need to place that battery. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to go back and get the crank. You stupid man. Well, something to be said for plotting the shortest route through a zombie-infested mansion. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, I don't know. Something that's always kind of, I don't know, just... Something that's always kind of irks me about the series, though, is that they can't seem to keep, like, a real consistent look and, like, sound for the characters. I don't know how many times Jill has had her appearance redesigned. It's got to be like at least like 4 or 5, and Chris has changed a lot too. And yeah, they change voice actors really frequently too. And yeah, you know, it's just frustrating because it does kind of, for me at least, it does kind of upset the immersion that comes with considering this you know, a canonical series of games with the same characters, if they look and sound different every couple games. But I don't know. That's just me griping. Right. So march back to the freaking crank thing that controls the waterfall. Ugh, dang it. Okay. So now we can finally go ahead and shut off that, or, yeah, we can go ahead and stop the flow of water. And if we head back, we can go down the elevator. Okay, and here now we can access the caves. Nice new area. You know, and I feel like really she just could have just jumped through that waterfall, but I guess she didn't want to get wet. Put that crank back since we no longer need it. And I'm going to go ahead and save here. Thanks for joining me. I hope you'll check out the next video, and thanks for watching.